Okay, so I don't know what to read, so what I'm going to do is start at the beginning because I haven't done that yet. And it sounds smart to me because, this whole Bible thing, you know. Um, so let's get to it. Genesis chapter 1, 6 days of creation and the Sabbath. So, this is chapter 1 is 1 through 31 verses. In the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth was without form and void, and darkness was upon the face of the deep, and the Spirit of God moved upon the face of the waters. And God said, "Let there be light," and there was light. And God saw the light, that it was good, and God divided the light from the darkness. And God called the light day, and the darkness he called night. And the evening and the morning were the first day. And God said, "Let there be a firmament in the midst of the waters, and let it divide the waters from the waters." And God made the firmament, and divided the waters which were under the firmament from the waters which were above the firmament. And it was so. And God called the firmament heaven, and the evening and the morning were the second day. And God said, "Let the waters under the heaven be gathered together unto one place, and let the dry land appear." And it was so. And God called the dry land earth, and the gathered together of the waters called he seas. And God saw that it was good. And God said, "Let the earth bring forth grass, the herb yielding seed, and the fruit tree yielding fruit after his kind, whose seed is in itself upon the earth." And it was so. And the earth brought forth grass and herb yielding seed after his kind, and the tree yielding fruit, whose seed was in itself after his kind. And God saw it was good. And the evening and the morning were the third day. And God said, "Let there be lights in the firmament of the heaven, to divide the day from the night, and let them be for signs, and for seasons, and for days and years. And let them be for lights in the firmament of the heaven, to give light upon the earth." And it was so. And God made two great lights, the greater light to rule the day, and the lesser light to rule the night. He made the stars also. That means the sun and the moon are two different lights. The moon doesn't reflect the sun. It's a different light. Okay? Get it through your head. And God set them in the firmament of the heaven, to give light upon the earth, and to rule over the day and over the night, and to divide the light from the darkness. And God saw that it was good. And the evening and the morning were the fourth day. And God said, "Let the waters bring forth abundantly the moving creatures that hath life, and fowl that may fly above the earth in the open firmament of heaven." And God created great whales, and every living creature that moveth, which the waters brought forth abundantly, after their kind, and every winged fowl after his kind. And God saw that it was good. And God blessed them, saying, "Be fruitful and multiply, and fill the waters in the seas, and let fowl multiply in the earth." And the evening and the morning were the fifth day. And God said, "Let the earth bring forth the living creature after his kind, cattle and creeping thing, and beast of the earth after his kind." And it was so. And God made the beast of the earth after his kind, and cattle after their kind, and everything that creepeth upon the earth after his kind. And God saw that it was good. And God said, "Let us make man in our image, after our likeness, and let them have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the fowl of the air, and over the cattle, and over all the earth, and over every creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth. So God created man in his own image. In the image of God created he him. Male and female created he them. This is saying that he created male and female then, right then. Okay? This is important. And God blessed them, and God said unto them, Be fruitful and multiply, and replenish the earth, and subdue it, and have dominion over it, the fish of the sea, and over the fowl of the air, and over every living thing that moveth upon the earth. And God said, Behold, I have given you every herb-bearing seed, which is upon the face of all the earth, and every tree in the which is the fruit of a tree yielding seed. To you it shall be for meat, and to every beast of the earth, and to every fowl of the air, and to everything that creepeth upon the earth, wherein there is life. I have given every green herb for meat, and it was so. So he gave us all the trees and herbs and fruits to eat for meat, not animals, because the animals get to eat those fruits and herbs and everything also. Okay? And God saw everything that he had made, and behold, it was very good. And the evening and the morning were the sixth day. Okay. Now there's some things in this first chapter that, a lot of people, there's some confusion about. Okay? Let's start with the sun and the moon. Two different lights. The sun is a light, the moon is a light. The moon is not reflecting the sun. It's its own light. Okay? Read Genesis chapter 1. The firmament, dividing the waters from the waters. Imagine you take a cup in the water, you push it down into the water, and you could get a little bit of water into that cup and bring it up above the water. And there's some water in the cup, but there's air. Like there's air because the firmament is dividing the waters from the waters. There's an air gap. It's where we live. Okay? That's what that is. Firmament is the sky. You know why the sky is blue? Because there's a firmament and it's blue. All right? The stars, they're in that firmament. The sun and the moon, they're in that firmament. They move on tracks. They're the same every year, every month, every week, every season is the same, right? Of every year. The stars, they come back around every year. Orion is in the same place, literally every year. The Big Dipper, same place every year. The star trails go around the North Star. All right? If you've never seen the pictures of the star trails, look up star trail circles. Gigantic circles around the North Star. You know why? Because the up there stuff goes around us. We don't move. That stuff goes around and it comes back. It's a clock. Okay? The sky is a clock. That's why you have sundials. You set them, forget them. They tell time because the sun moves on its way that it does. And I track the sun. It rises over there. It goes this way. It goes all the way and it sets over there. Every year. It shifts a little bit because the circle gets bigger and smaller for the seasons. If y'all don't know what I'm talking about, do your research. We're not on a ball spinning around, shooting through the cosmos. It's not that. That's fake. They created the fakeness to fool you into believing that God didn't create the earth and the sun and the moon and the stars, okay? They're trying to erase God, make you believe fake stuff, okay? Super simple. Now, basically, though, this says we're not really supposed to eat meat. That's what I'm getting out of this. But the agriculture industry has destroyed most of the things that grow with their pesticides and herbicides. And guess what? There's no such thing as a weed. There's just all the herbs and fruit-bearing and seed-bearing plants and everything. There's not a such thing as a weed. Everything has a purpose. Everything affects humans and animals. And they need it. The animals need it. We need it. But these douchebags that want to grow nothing but grass in your yard, they're part of this group of chemical companies that are part of the same companies that make the drugs, that fund the colleges, that create doctors who practice medicine, and they hide all the herbs and all the good things that grow so that you never even know about them. You think that all these good things are weeds. They're not weeds, bro. Okay? They're lying. They're tricking us. They want people to be sick. Okay? If we ate more green stuff that grew naturally, we probably wouldn't be as sick as we are. Okay? That's the truth. Because it's right here. It's in Genesis 1. Okay? And you know what? If we didn't kill all the animals, there'd be more fertilizers to go into the ground to grow more good herbs and seed-bearing plants, right? It's so simple. But just, I could probably go on and on for a very long time about the earth and how we're supposed to live. Am I an expert? Who is an expert? That's the real question. Who is an expert? Seems like the guy that created everything is the expert, right? The God is the expert. I'm going to go with that. And that's why I read this thing, this Bible thing. All right? I'm going to encourage you to get your verse-wise King James Version of the Bible. It's free on the App Store. Read Genesis chapter 1 through 31. Oh, also, the thing I wanted to get into. He created man and woman at the same time. So if you don't know who Lilith is, they say that Lilith was Adam's first wife. This chick in here that they talk about is Lilith, not Eve. All right? That's not Eve that they're talking about right there. Something happened. This story is in other Bibles, in other ancient books. All right? She gets upset at the arrangement, and she I don't know, there's an argument with God or Adam. She dips. So now Adam's alone. And God says it's not good for man to be alone. So he causes Adam to go to sleep. He gets some DNA out of Adam, a rib, that's what they say. Uses that to clone a female, Eve, for Adam. You know, there's other books. I said this many times before on other times that I read. There's other ancient books with more information that have been hidden away. All right, this canon Bible put together by the Council of Nicaea. Why? It's a control mechanism, okay? They want us to be dumb. They don't want us to understand and really know what's real, okay? So I am pro-Bible. I am pro-knowledge. Seek knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, right? I want to know the truth. I want to know all the truth. I want everyone to know all the truth so that everyone could really stop being dumb, okay? Y'all might think that I sound like a crazy person. I'm not. All I did was read the stuff right here. I believe this. All right? And I missed some things that I wanted to hit on maybe. But I think I got all the really important stuff. It's not even talking about the devil yet. I think that's the next chapter. But anyway. The chemical companies are the devil. All right? The devil doesn't want us to have our true potential that is brought on by eating what people are calling weeds. Dandelions, for instance, are so good for you. Oh, God. God, please open everyone's eyes. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Thank you for watching and listening. Please remember to like and subscribe and share and comment and hit the notification bell and donate to my channel, please. I'd love to do much more detailed, in-depth research and put together a really banging explanation about just the creation and the ripple effect of human interaction with this creation. And who was it that came up with the theory of how far away the sun was and everything? It's a local sun. Anyway, I've seen high altitude footage. The sun is close. The moon is close. Anyway, they keep lying to us. All right, we didn't go land on the moon. It's not that. It's a light. Okay, it's a light. The wandering stars are what? They're wandering stars. They're not planets. God. All right. Love you.